Hey guys, welcome to another Steven Universe recap vlog. Today's episode is When It Rains. I have Jelly with me again.
Hello.
And so let's recap. Peridot's still stuck in the bathroom and the crystal gems aren't getting any answers, so they decide to go out and find their own answers, and Steven and Peridot bond over rain.
Yep.
Yep.
That's the end of the episode.
Done. That was great. Good.
Yep.
There wasn't a star this time.
A star?
Yeah, every episode ends with them on a star.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. But, okay, so Steven and Peridot go to the Kindergarten to find out about the cluster, which is millions of gem shards fused together artificially, creating a giant fusion that's bigger than the planet, and it's going to literally explode it when it's born. Steven and Peridot get attacked by crystal shard mutations, and the crystal gems show up to save the day. Peridot finally decides she's going to give the answers they've been looking for, only for the episode to end.
Crystal gems! I've made up my mind. I have something to tell you about the cluster.
Dun, dun, dun.
That was annoying. The ending right there. Overall, what's interesting about this episode is that it dwells a little bit about how gems are created. Peridot and Steven have a little bit of a talk about how Steven has a mom and dad, and Peridot does not understand that at all. She just assumes that he's a quartz, I'm assuming because of rose quartz, and that like Greg is a planet. It's a weird exchange. What's interesting is that this episode also aired with another short, a Classroom Gems, where Amethyst talks about what gems are and how they're created. And it's a nice little short. Even it ends with basically Pearl apologizing for basically creating a bunch of scars all over the planet.
So cute.
And so
it just carries her away.
So it's kind of interesting how it's just like both episodes, both the short and this, kind of dwelled into what gems are, how they're created. It's
nice to get some sort of like everything's sort of like coming together with how gems are formed, and it's really nice to sort of find out little bits here and there.
Mm-hmm. I think the next Classroom Gem is going to be held by Garnet, because she's the fusion expert.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm just assuming the next subject matter is fusion.
Because there's a lot I think we don't know about fusion, especially from the homeworld perspective as well. Well,
because this episode also dwelled in that too, with Peridot referring to the artificial fusions. We knew there were artificial fusions, but it's still very interesting to actually get it confirmed.
Yeah.
So this is what homeworld thinks of fusions?
Yeah.
And
it's true.
It's nice to see that Peridot is also being attacked by these fusions, these monsters, and it's not just she's because obviously she didn't create them. She mentioned that in that this was all done before her.
Did you help? Negative. I wasn't lucky enough to be around for that, but I read over a few hundred years of reports.
So she's still kind of a bad person.
Yeah.
Because you definitely want her to join the Crystal Gems because
I do.
Because you're obsessed with her lately.
I love Peridot. She's just sweet and everything. She's still that cackling little sort of Team Rocket. I don't know. She's just really cute. But I see little bits coming through with her character, and I think she'll make an interesting. Whether she'll betray the Crystal Gems or whether she'll join them, I still can't tell. But I would like to see her join. I really would. I
think with her, right now her alliance with the Crystal Gems is exclusive. Well, one, she's still technically a hostage. She's not actually allied with them. She is allying herself with Steven, not the Crystal Gems themselves. And for the most part, she's only doing what she thinks she can do to survive. I think she doesn't really have an alliance with anyone.
It's selfish motivations at this point.
Because even when she's referring to Steven, oh, you're more useful than I thought. Now I want to be your friend. It's not so much the other way around. So with how the writing is, it's ambiguous enough that, she could, as soon as Yellow Diamond appears, quickly switch sides again. Not that she's even taken sides at this point. Yeah.
She might develop sides more later than she doesn't realize that she's kind of happy where she... I could see it in her when she... I don't know, when she was in the rain, she kind of... I think there's a little spark there that's going to start different emotions in her.
That was really well done music-wise with the rain touching. Because the show's simple when it comes to camera angles and animation, but like the camera choices and the music there was really, really top notch. And I think that is the exact point that the show itself was trying to win the viewer over into liking Peridot.
Yeah, it worked.
Not so much Peridot liking Steven or the world. I think that's what everyone assumes that's what the attention was, but I think it was for the viewer to be like, okay, Peridot's someone I can see on the good side. Because she does have a little bit of redemption from before. I mean, like, at this point, all she did is locked herself in the bathroom and turned herself into a comic relief. Like, she hasn't really done anything to redeem the die, 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 or those other points.
It's still my favourite Peridot moment, I think. One of them.
Really? I love her. She should join the team, but I love it when she was trying to kill the crystal gem. That was my favorite character moment. That was a real team building exercise.
I loved it. Yeah, it was. That was one for the team. That was. I loved it.
So, a funny, interesting parallel with this episode is this is the first time that Greg has been referred, like, through a crystal gem besides Rose, as being useful and smart.
Yeah.
She obviously Peridot doesn't know Greg at all, and she just like, oh, he knows, how the planet works. He obviously will know how to stop the cluster, which is kind of a funny little moment. Mm-hmm. Like, if we can't stop it, we can just ask your dad for help. This Greg.
The dad. The planet dad.
Yeah, because she has no clue what's going on. It seems to be like, I'm assuming her screen's just Wikipedia. Sorry, I like to call it Wikipedia, just to throw people off. But,
I've started doing that now, by the way, so thank you very much for that.
You can thank Community for that one.
Oh, okay.
The old Pierce, played by I guess he's not late, he's not dead, but the older Chevy Chase calls Wikipedia the Wikipedia, and I just like, that's awesome. I need that. I need more of that in my life. But yeah, overall, I think the episode's really strong. It's just it felt fast, like it went by really quick, only because it was relaying so much information.
And we just kept like, you just take it in with Steven Universe. It's like you just kind of, it's like something that you enjoy eating that you don't want it to end, and then it ends, and you're like, oh.
That's not how I eat. I eat just like by shoving everything I like in my mouth. There's a reason. To clarify, I'm only fat not because I eat too much, but because I don't exercise enough. I spend a good amount of my time on the computer animating. So my stomach is talent. Thank you. But yeah, the episodes are so short because of 11 minutes, and they try to pack in so much, and it's just one of those things where the show's suffering because of it. I really would love to see them go full 22 minutes. It won't happen. It's easier for them to package 2 episodes. It's one new one each week and get double the ad revenue. That's seriously what they're doing.
You just have to keep looking forward to the next week, though. That's all.
Yeah, I just wish this was part of the Steven Bomb. Like, when they do the really heavy plot ones, I felt like that's when the Steven Bomb is the strongest. Like, the week of Sardonyx worked really, really well. Especially since I don't think I could handle a month and a week of Pearl and Garnet fighting.
No, that would be torture. You would be like, just, what are they doing? Like, the thing is, it doesn't resolve until the final episode. That would have been a long time.
See, you're over here being like, oh, that'd be torture. What are you doing? Why aren't you talking to each other? Like, me, on the other hand, I'm more like, I just don't know if I could handle just the drama of it the entire time. Not because the characters need to make up, but because they're fighting. Is annoying. But, like, also with the Steven Bombs, they kind of throw off certain things. Like, obviously, I don't think they made these episodes with the idea of Steven Bombs in their mind, And so, like, this whole, they're fighting now, I think that was supposed to be played off for a week, because they make it sound like this was a long endeavor, oh man, our place has been horrible this entire time, but it's like, it's only been yesterday, Amethyst, but like, if it would have aired once a week, it would really have weighed on us, the viewer.
Yeah.
So, like, moments like this, where, like, the episodes are literally happening after each other, it feels like this would have been the most appropriate time for a Steven Bomb. Because today's Thursday. Tomorrow would have been the last day. We've already known what happened next week. It was the Steven Bomb.
Damn, but we're just going to have to wait.
And we would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. Did you like the episode? Is there any particular thing we missed? I'm sure there is. There always is.
There always is.
Follow us on Twitter. I'm StevRayBro, and we got Jelly_B over here.
Yeah.
And we'll respond to your comments down below throughout the week. That's the plan. We've been doing it with the previous episodes, but I figured we should formally announce that we've been doing that.
Yeah.
And
I'll
stay
read
awesome.
all of your comments.
And stay awesome, guys.
Bye.